Okay. So now we got some of the support conversations. We're gonna take our time. Okay. So let's start with our protagonist, right?
Perhaps I will ask Edelgard to handle this matter. As for this one, it seems as though I have no choice but to do it myself. If only I could spare the time.
Hey, Ferdinand. You should probably think about getting some sleep. That's an order, actually, from Hubert. But I agree with him.
My apologies. My list of responsibilities has grown rather unwieldy of late. Exhausted as I may be, I will be done here shortly. You need not fret.
Ferdinand, come on. I thought you were supposed to be giving everything your all. If you're really that tired, how are you going to be in any shape for what's coming tomorrow? Go on and give your all to a good night's sleep.
Yes, you are right. How could I, of all people, not realize the error in my ways? I shall take that to heart.
Glad to hear you're coming around. Oh, and finish fast, okay? Here, I'll even help. I don't want to go to bed just to find out you stayed up all night working. Let me just...
Wait.
What's up?
Never mind. Thank you for the concern. I will be sure to convey my gratitude to Hubert later as well.
Don't forget. He's really worried about you, you know?
Is he now? Usually he finds any occasion to criticize me.
Same here.
Is that so? And here I thought he had taken a shine to you.
If he has, he sure doesn't show it.
Before I forget, what would you think about coordinating our schedules tomorrow? I've been so absorbed in my work of late, we've scarcely had the chance to spend time together. I have been pouring all of my effort into rising early, training, eating, and in the process, I have neglected our friendship. As fellow advocates of giving one's all to all of life's pursuits, I say we work together to draw out each other's dormant potential.
Works for me. My schedule's pretty light these days. It'll be good to spend some time together, but just so we're clear, we are not on the same page with this whole giving our all thing.
Splendid! This should serve as all the motivation I need to continue pressing onward undaunted. And with that settled, I believe it is time for us to devote ourselves fully to a tranquil slumber. Come, our lump-riddled camp beds await our zealous efforts.
Okay, this time you are joking, right? It's seriously impossible to tell with you sometimes.
You're in better spirits than I expected. You look at least 2 shades less pale than you did after the battle at Fort Mercius.
Oh, but your majesty does enjoy telling it like it is. Would it be the end of you to show a little compassion? No. Then you would just be pitying me. I do not know which is worse. Regardless, I am well. Thank you for noticing. Ask of me what you will, and I shall see it done.
I don't need anything from you, Ferdinand. Or at least not in that way. Just give me your usual effort, and that should be enough to get us through the upcoming battle.
You can count on me. Point me at a foe, and I will dispatch them with all haste. I cannot afford to die now, or my page in the history books will end in a most horrid fashion. Plagued by the guilt of striking down his father, Ferdinand welcomed the cold embrace of death on the battlefield. Or some such hogwash. Yes, I killed my father. And I would be a liar if I said it did not wound me nearly beyond reckoning. But I will not hate myself for it. It was the correct choice. I did the right thing.
Well, don't feel too bad. Imagine what they would write about me if we lose this war. Despite her futile attempts to wrest power from the Prime Minister, the Emperor's people turned against her and her life ended in abject failure. The end. I know exactly what the world would say of me, which is why I have no intention of losing.
I will not permit such a thing to happen. If ever my life were to be weighed against yours, I would gladly perish in ignominy if it meant keeping you alive and well. What? Did I say something amusing?
No, it's just... You're so strong, so proud. If all the world's nobles were like you, there would be no need to dismantle the aristocracy. That's all. I know it's a futile thought.
Nothing is futile. Though even I must admit it seems to be so, given the circumstances. Still, you vastly underestimate the potential of the aristocracy. For generations, our ancestors worked hand in hand, sharing knowledge and wisdom to administer our great land and ensure it was well protected. They acquired knowledge of the region and developed good policies to rule it. And in doing so, they earned the trust of the people. We cannot throw away everything they have built. It would be folly.
Of course not. What do you take me for? I'm dismantling the aristocracy, not their legacy. The common folk will take up the torch and carry on.
Do you believe they are ready? No matter how gifted they may be, they are only commoners. In order to replace the nobility, they need to be educated. Wait a moment. I see your plan now. You intend to establish a school. One that is not merely for nobles and wealthy merchant children, like the Officers' Academy once was. A school where anyone can enroll, regardless of wealth or standing, and get an education rivaling that of any noble.
Ferdinand? I cannot begin to guess where that idea sprung from. But this is exactly why I need you beside me as we shape the future of Adrestia.
You mean to say that you did not actually... So I was... Well, it is nice to be needed.
It is awesome. Like, Ferdinand's delivery is just amazing.
I suppose that will be enough for today.
Splendid spearwork. You are every bit the ideal of a nobleman. One who wields both lance and pen with equal aplomb.
Hubert, as ever, you manage to materialize when one least expects it. If you insist on showing up in the middle of training, do not complain if you find yourself mistakenly skewered.
Yes. Accidents do so often happen during such exercises. Why, you could stab the life out of me here and now and still readily explain it away as a mere accident.
Enough, Hubert. Even if you are joking. Although, I suppose it was I who first spoke flippantly. You have my apologies.
I am ever at a loss to reply when you insist on apologizing so earnestly. In any event, your training has a certain ghastly quality about it of late. I found myself curious what it was that so impelled you, and came to check on the situation.
I should think it obvious. The climax of this war is upon us. Thus, I have to focus myself all the more and work vigorously toward ultimate victory. I do this for my comrades, for the Empire, and for a better future.
And perhaps for your departed father?
Why would you think that? The father I looked up to, the one who served as a pillar of the Empire, died long ago. The man we fought at Fort Merceus was nothing but a traitor who lost sight of how to live. At this point...
Listen to me, Ferdinand. If you wish to deny my claim, just tell me I am mistaken. As they say, those who protest overmuch admit the truth unwittingly.
That was not my intention. Yet I cannot deny there is a part of my heart which thinks exactly that.
You have changed. Well, no. Your true nature has not changed a bit. You are stubborn as ever, but there now also exists a rather flexible side to your personality.
And you never change. And have not since the days when I was an ignorant young man. Since that time, you have proceeded unerringly along this road at Edelgard's right hand. But now all walk that same path. And it is the two of you who stand at the vanguard.
If you have something to say, dispense with the flattery and speak plainly.
Fine. I mean to join you both at the forefront, so our Emperor will have loyalty at both her right and left. We shall be Hubert and Ferdinand, the twin jewels of the Empire.
The twin jewels of the Empire?
Was it truly so amusing?
I wonder if Hubert has yellow teeth because of his addiction to coffee. Like, I just noticed that his teeth is quite yellow.
That will be all. Speak to the individual in charge for further details.
Are we really still doing this? I told you, I'm not mad anymore.
But were I to run my mouth excessively, I might well end up angering you again. And as it seems even my apologies can produce misunderstandings, I suspect the pair of us are sadly ill-matched.
That wasn't your fault. I should have accepted your apology. I was just being stubborn. Wait, that smell. Is that coffee?
You know of it, then? You did not seem familiar when I mentioned it the other day.
Coco made me some recently, and it was delicious. Sounds like it's pricey, though. There was only enough for me to have 1 cup. Is that what you usually drink?
Inasmuch as it serves as my substitute for tea, yes. However, I find it strange that Constance would consider the price of coffee to be an impediment, given how highly she is compensated.
Probably because she's always blowing her coin on materials for her latest experiments.
I see. Well then, allow me to invite you not to a tea party, but a coffee party.
Wait, are you sure? Because I'm in if you're buying. This is so good. I just can't get enough of that bitterness.
Yes, coffee has a full-bodied richness which cannot be enjoyed in any other beverage, to say nothing of the wondrous aroma.
Actually, I think the smell on this is stronger than the one Coco made me.
As with tea, there are many ways to brew coffee. A noteworthy feature of the beverage is that the final product can vary greatly depending on the degree to which the beans have been roasted.
Sorry, beans? This has beans in it? Come to think of it, Coco did mention something about how she had to massacre some beans to make hers.
I assume you speak of the grinding process. I must say, I am surprised that you enjoy coffee. It is most unexpected that we would have this in common. There are many who dislike it, and some among that number even go so far as to criticize it as no more than hot bean water.
Ah, too bad. Looks like it's gone.
There is more. By all means, help yourself.
Really? Don't mind if I do. If only I could feel this relaxed all the time. Uh-oh.
How foolish of me. To think that I, of all people, did not anticipate such an outcome. Though it is certainly better than a sigh of displeasure. Regardless, I believe we have some monsters to dispatch.
I called them, so I should deal with them. Consider it a bit of light exercise after all that coffee.
Ah! Monsters! Monsters everywhere!
I shall take it upon myself later to mislead them as to the cause of this sudden attack.
Thanks, Bert. Now let's get to it.
What a nice couple.
So I think you might be a little off here, Caspar. The interpretation is more like this.
No kidding. Well, so then this part here would actually mean something like... Hey, are this and this the same? I think they connect to that one thing from before.
Nice one. So now you understand that part, right?
Whew, I really made some progress today.
Yes, you've been doing quite well. You used to only train your body, but lately you've been spending more time on your mind.
Kinda got a better opinion of me now, huh? I mean, no way did I become a genius in just 5 days, but this still isn't bad. You've been hitting the books a lot yourself lately. Wouldn't you rather be out on dates or something?
Not at all. I'm working very hard for the sake of our future. Also, studying together like this is sort of fun.
I get it. It's kind of like training. The more you do, the more you get out of it. But I also noticed that my training has gone better since I started this whole studying thing.
And perhaps having a partner is helping too? Still, it makes me kind of sad. We'd probably be studying together like this a lot more if the academy hadn't shut down.
I don't know about that. I mean, if we hadn't ended up in this war, would I have found a reason to study like this? Honestly, I kinda doubt it.
Caspar, whatever's bothering you, you're not going to solve it by muttering to yourself.
Yeah, you caught me. Up until Edelgard decided she was going to fight, I didn't know much of anything. Not about the evil guys who came into the Empire, and not about the problems in Fodlan. Not saying I fully understand that stuff now, either, but at least I want to try.
Seeing you now is like looking at an adorable baby brother. I just want to pinch your cheeks and cheer you on with everything I've got.
Okay. I mean, sure, I'm the second son and you're older than me, but...
Perfect. Then go ahead and start thinking of me as your big sister.
You know what? I actually don't mind that. Well then, just keep watching me grow, big sis.
I thought you'd just laugh that off. With the passing of 5 sunrises and 5 sunsets, even a boy can version into an impressive man.
What? Is that another part of Francis's story?
Oh, that's my little secret. Still, whatever am I to do now? Let's just continue bringing the best out of each other, for the sake of our post-war future.
Our meaning... never mind. I'm with you. Let's keep giving it our all together, Dorothea. Mercedes, got a sec?
Hello, Caspar. What do you need?
I wanted to ask you something about Professor Yuritsa. He's your little brother, yeah?
Yes, that's right. What of it?
Nothing. Except that I've challenged him a bunch of times and he keeps wiping the floor with me. So I thought maybe you might know some special way I could train to beat him, seeing as you're his sister and all.
A way to beat Yuritsa. Oh, I have it.
All right, lay it on me.
Here, follow me.
I don't think this is going very well.
Please allow me. There, see? If you do it like so, it's actually quite simple.
Yeah, that's actually... Wait, no! How is baking supposed to help me beat Professor Yuritsa?
Because we're making treats.
Oh, I see. Again, no! How does that help? Unless... Hang on. Are these actually magic treats that fill me with unimaginable strength? I don't want to win like that. It's cheating.
You're so amusing, Caspar. But no, there are no magical treats that do such a thing. Look here. They're almost done, so watch what I do very carefully.
Whoa! These look amazing! But again, and I hate to keep repeating myself here, how does this help me beat Professor Yuritsa? Is there some kind of terrible secret in the method? Black magic in the brown sugar, maybe?
Oh, Caspar, there's no secret. Yuritsa has loved sweets for the longest time, but he's terrible when it comes to making them. So if you can make a better sweet treat than he, I'm sure he'll be vexed and acknowledge his defeat.
I'm trying to beat him in combat, not baking!
Hey there, Shamir. What's a gal like you doing in a place like this?
Oh, it's you. What do you want?
Nothing in particular. Just had some time to kill. Thought it'd be nice to chat.
Shouldn't you and Caspar be off punching things?
That sounds nice and all, but I've had my eye on you for a while.
Try anything funny, and you'll regret it.
Whoa, take it easy, pal. I didn't mean it like that. I was just thinking the two of us have got a lot in common, yeah?
Nothing comes to mind.
Hey now, let's not be too hasty. Take gambling, for instance. I happen to know you like a little game of chance, and I fancy a wager myself every now and again.
You can't call it gambling if all you do is lose.
Sure, I've probably lost more than I've made, but hey, that's part of the fun, right?
Keep telling yourself that.
What about booze? From what I understand, you're quite the drinker.
But unlike you, I can actually hold my liquor.
Hey, that was one time. Nobody drinks Balthus under the table. Not unless I've lost a bet.
You must lose often. I've seen you stumbling around here quite a bit.
All right, so gambling and booze are out. What about fighting? The battlefield is where we both come alive, yeah?
My fighting style is nothing like yours.
I can't argue with that. I like to get in real close and crack some skulls. Well, you prefer to pick off enemies from a safe distance. But even if our methods are different, the end result is the same. It's kill or be killed out there.
Huh. So you do see how we're different.
Give me some credit, will ya? I might not be the best drinker or gambler, but I am the desirable king of grappling. I can tell you're not looking for your fights to be a bloodbath, unlike yours truly.
Because I don't like dying. I prefer to be the one doing the killing. That's why I use a bow. The only one who bleeds is the enemy. Aren't you forgetting something? After gambling and booze, you're supposed to ask me about women. Though I doubt our tastes are similar.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean? Hey, Shamir! Where are you going? Huh. Wonder what that was about.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Are you even listening to me, Linhart? I know what I saw.
Oh, I heard you the first time. I just think you misunderstood what your eyes were telling you.
The guy didn't have a head. What could I possibly misunderstand about that?
From a distance, many things could resemble the indistinct shape of a headless torso. It's irrational to assume it was a ghost. There must be a simpler and more scientific explanation. And you'll never convince me otherwise, no matter how much you howl, so best to just let it go.
You're being real stubborn about this. Wouldn't it be easier to just mumble something about how he might be right and move on?
A fair point. But you see... Father? Well, this is unexpected.
You too, Father? What are you doing here?
I had some matters to discuss with Her Majesty and prefer to do so in person.
And I came to consider the continued unrest in the east of the Empire with the court.
And you thought it might be nice to pay your dear sons a visit while you were in the area. A sensible conclusion. Death awaits around every corner in these times. Each visit could be our last.
You are a fountain of positivity, my son.
We're not just here to bandy words. There's a fight waiting for us, and a lot of you are going to help.
All of us?
He can't possibly be counting me among those slated to help, can he? Father?
I was against the idea, but as you might imagine, Count Burgleys would have none of it. You know some of the former Prime Minister's rebel sympathizers escaped, yes? Well, we've tracked them down in a town near to here. Leopold means to mount an attack and wipe them out in one fell swoop.
With just us? I hope you have more troops on the way.
Sorry, but this is all we've got. My army's engaging the kingdom on the Western Front, and Her Majesty's forces are busy with preparations for the next battle. Now come, we don't have much time.
Right, got it.
And what do you think will happen to us if we let the two of them go it alone and they end up dead?
Oh, fine. As you said, it's not like we can talk the Count out of anything once he's set his mind to it. And Caspar is just as bad. That apple is so close to the tree, it may as well be part of the roots themselves.
I assume we can count on you as well, friend. It will be a hard battle, and I cannot vouch for our safe return should you refuse.
Don't see how I can say no when you put it like that. You're just as bad as Count Burgles in your own special way.
You appear to have a bond of mutual trust. Nicely done, son.
I'm not sure that's how I'd phrase it, but moving on. If we're going to do this thing, I suggest we move out and do it already.
Yeah, if we don't hurry, Caspar and his dad will be drowning in bad guys before we even get our boots laced. Come on, we gotta catch up.
See? I knew I could rely on you.
I get the feeling this is going to be quite the bother before it's all said and done.
Before I go on,
So much for catching the enemy unprepared. So much for catching the enemy unprepared. Well, no matter. We'll wipe out what's left of this rebellion regardless.
You're done!
That racket you caused outside the town certainly didn't help. Still, at least they've been drawn out.
Oh, if I must.
Been a while since I fought alongside my father. Better step it up.
Even more than you usually do? In that case, I'll try to keep out of your way.
Are you kidding? My usual approach would get blasted away by my father's battle cry alone!
A good point. I'll stay away from him as well.
When did we two last fight side by side? During the troubles in Enbar, perhaps?
Quite recently. Hopefully things go better this time around.
Though I am reluctant to do this, I can see no other choice.
Yeah, not bad. Here it comes! Out of the way! You're done!
Your training is starting to pay off, son. You've become much more disciplined.
Oh, now I feel his eyes watching my every move. Better not let him down. Gotcha! So long!
Leopold von Berkeley stands before you. Come and face me.
Take a breather.
I can't just sleep.
Behold, a token effort.
How's this?
Hey, what's that noise? Are they onto us?
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me. Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
Not a problem. I've got this.
These bandits seem unrelated to the rebels. Still, we might as well deal with them.
Mowing down weak enemies is so very dull. What say you, Caspar? Care to compete over which group can rack up more kills?
You and Count Hevering versus the three of us? I like those odds!
Or you can leave us out of yours. Battle duck. Third contest entitled.
This stronghold will fall.
About time!
Take a breather.
I'll take this place down before you have time to strap your armor on!
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
Come on, Valdemar. You're falling behind.
I don't know why you insist on this foolish competition, Leopold. You know full well I could never keep up with you. By the way, what of your older boy?
What a pain.
I understand he was taken captive?
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
He lives, but the temporary loss of mercies have dire repercussions. I fear we must reassess his fitness for the Berkeley's method.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
Not a problem. I've got this.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
More bandits over there, Valdemar! Warp me in!
Another one-man assault? Well, if that's what you want. A wise man is ever ready.
Would you like to be warped as well, Caspar? I personally think it's a terrible idea, but I'll let you make your own decision.
No thanks, I'm running on pure, clean Caspar power this time.
Not a problem. I've got this.
What a pain.
I'm feeling great, Father! What about you?
Need you even ask? Thanks to my training, my stamina is the envy of men half my age.
All right, that's one down. Come on, give me another.
Can't we just have a nice, normal battle? Counting bodies is so tacky. More bandit? Oh, if I must. Leave this, or mostly bandits, I guess. I don't see very many rebels.
What's all the commotion? We're under attack, then fight back, you idiots!
Take a breather.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try.
I can't just...
About time.
My turn. This stronghold will fall. Not a problem.
Though I am reluctant to do this, I can see no other choice.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
You're keeping quite close to me, Father. Is the Count's company not to your liking?
Precisely so. The man is a selfish, overbearing oaf who doesn't even pretend to listen to me.
You're done!
He is the worst, and I curse fate for seeing fit to saddle.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Us together
Can't
since
just
birth.
sleep?
That wasn't so bad. I'll take this place down before you have time to strap your armor on.
This stronghold will fall.
About time. Gotcha! And I'll keep getting stronger too.
We'll go on ahead to escort the prisoners.
We beat my father? I don't believe it!
You boys did well. So well, in fact, that I think we ought to put you to the test ourselves. What say you, Valdemar?
So be it. I cannot promise to match your intensity.
Come on, let's show our fathers what we can do!
Out of my way!
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
Not a problem. I'm here to help.
Show me what you've learned. Every technique and talent. Hold nothing back.
Fight against the strongest man in the Empire? You got it.
I'll give you all you can handle!
Are you sure you have the right son here? Because I'd much prefer to stay ours.
Out of my way!
My force of will seems rather weak in the face of the might you display so casually.
Sorry. I can tell your heart's not really in this.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm gonna prove how strong I am!
That was about what I expected.
Impressive.
This will do.
Yes. Yes. Give me more.
So leave this to
Behold, a token effort. How's this?
Ah, the vigor of youth. Let this battle be your proving ground.
defend.
This place will never fall with me around!
Guard this place with your lives.
Impressive. You've done yourself proud.
Well, this day has been simply awful. Time for me to hurry home and fall into bed.
Ed, it's still early! I bet my father has plenty more training in store for us.
Yes.
Battle does have its benefits.
I won't let myself stop here.
So you finally bested your old man, huh? I'm proud of you, Caspar. And Linhardt, you've come a long way as well. Oh, and it puts my mind at ease to know these two have a companion like you around. Don't you agree, Valdemar?
Any peace of mind I may have gained will doubtless be wiped out soon by more of your antics, Leopold. But yes, as one never knows what will happen on a battlefield, it is always good to have capable allies.
Wow, did you hear that? My father isn't easily impressed, so you must have really knocked his greaves off back there.
It's an honor to get complimented by such a renowned military mind.
Ha! Well, if you ever want to test your might, you know where to find me.
I don't think that was ever on the table.
No? Well, that's disappointing. Anyway, Caspar, I wanted to give you something. My gauntlets, Yarn Griper. They've been in our family for generations, and you don't even need a crest to use them.
Really? Are you sure?
It's only right that they get passed down to the next generation of Berkeley's warrior.
You mean I've earned them?
Looks like all your hard work's finally paying off.
Yeah. Thank you, Father. Truly. I'm gonna get even stronger to keep proving I deserve the honor.
And I made him
Well said,
a
my son.
Wyvern Rider.
Now then, it would be rude of me to let the rest of you go empty-handed after all that. Here. Consider this as a thank you for letting me drag you all on my little adventure.
Hey, now we're talking. After all those years as a merc, I always expect some kind of reward after a tough battle.
You throw yourself vigorously into the fray to help your friends, yet also keep a tight grip on the strings of your purse. You would make for a fine civil servant, if you ever had the inclination.
Tempting, but I think I'd rather fight people than paperwork. Guys like me aren't cut out for the civilized life. I prefer to let my sword do the talking.
Wait, you have a talking sword?
What? Of course not.
If only you trained your mind with the same vigor as your muscles, my son.
Hey, speaking of minds, where's Linhardt? He's been awfully quiet through all this. Did he seriously just pass out?
Oh, are we going? Wow, look at that. I have a second wind. Just enough energy to get me home and into bed.
Need something? Is this it? See you around.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Let's go.
Why can't you just let me stay inside? I'm ready to be battling.
Just a second. Something happened. Well, I'm back. I had some technical issues. But here we go.
Another day, another stage to conquer.
We have a duty to fulfill.
My muscles will see me through.
All right, I've got this.
It's time for battle. We have to strengthen our defenses.
There's never a disadvantage with me around.
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
Let's get this operation underway, shall we? I'll cover you.
Apologies. Leave this one to me. That's and off we go.
About time.
Leave this one to me. That's my key.
No one gets past us. Got it?
I will take all the strength I can get. Out of my way!
I'll use this strength to perform mighty deeds.
Looks like
So, what should I do? I'll back you up.
That's it for us.
Did you all see how marvelous I was?
we'll be in a good position if we can capture this stronghold. Maybe it's better this way.
This place will never fall with me around.
Leave this one to me. Looks like
My turn.
my strength is yours.
Looks like that's it for us.
Let's do this!
Done and done.
This is war!
I do hope you'll make this fun for me.
Tastes more bitter than branded coffee.
Retreat! Sorry, we weren't strong enough. There's not a question of can, only a matter of will. Leave the...
My turn?
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy. Look at these chumps.
We shall take up the defense.
let it end like this.
Our time has finally come!
Starting the mission now. Let's get. I'll cover you.
It's not over.
About time!
I can do this! So long! I can do this!
This victory will enable us to safeguard the future.
Another chapter in the Caspar saga.
That's funny.
Only thorns left on this rose.
Long story short, the Kingdom is preparing to ride west with a huge army. It looks like they're gonna throw everything they've got at Aryan Road.
Yes, we have received similar reports.
It's a pretty strange thing to do. I don't trust it.
Then you believe it to be a feint. Interesting. Well, if true, there are only so many places they could go. They cannot ignore our troops and attempt to take Deirdre. That would be folly. So the only other place I can imagine they would be after is Garrick Mach.
That's what I was thinking. So what's our play?
We can't risk losing the monastery. We'll have to send more troops to defend it. But at the same time, we can't unclench the fist we are trying to bring down on the kingdom. Our only choice is to mobilize the full resources of our regions.
Spoken like a woman with might to spare. I'm afraid we in the Alliance are already at our limits. But hear me out for a second. If the Kingdom really intends to attack Garrick Mach, they won't approach from the west. That would put them smack between your forces in Aryan Road and the monastery. It'd be suicide. That leaves them with only one option.
You're saying they'll take the northern approach through Aelel?
Yep, the Valley of Torment, which just so happens to be the route we were planning to use ourselves. The Church of Seiros will likely mobilize every knight they've got, and that is a very big army.
Supposing you are correct, what do you suggest we do in response? Should we change our marching route to avoid clashing with them?
Nope. In fact, I vote we do the opposite. The Kingdom will catch on no matter how we try to deploy our troops, so I say let's meet them right there in Aelel.
Interesting. But the valley path is treacherous and difficult to navigate, which will blunt the impact of our superior numbers. Why would we play into the enemy's hands like that?
Because sometimes trying to claim every advantage can be a double-edged sword. Leveling the playing field can often be the key to bringing an opponent down, especially if you know you can handle it. Besides, what better way to keep casualties to a minimum than by finishing them off in one battle?
You know how to convince me. Very well. I can get behind this plan.
Is there anything you would like to add, Hilda? You appear to be deep in thought.
Huh? Who, me? Nah, I'm good. I'm just standing in because Claude asked me to. If it brings the war to an end quicker, I am all for it.
I kind of think that Claude might betray me at any time.
Right.
All right, I've got this.
I'm ready anytime.
So be it.
Follow me. So long as I stand upon the battlefield, I am at the ready.
I will accompany you.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see this through.
Let's get this operation underway. Starting the mission now.
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
There is not a question of can, only a matter of will. Leave this to me. It's not
over. Starting the mission. Is that an order?
We'll bring it down in no time.
Charge and attack!
Commencing attack. Follow me.
Here I raise the banner of the Empire. There's not a question of can.
My turn.
I will capture this stronghold.
What next?
Let's get this operation underway, shall we? Start.
Keep your eyes on me.
All right, what's next?
I want to do my part.
We'll bring it down in no time.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared.
Bear witness.
I'm just glad I could be of service.
Starting the mission. Is that...
Into the fray!
We'll get it done, no matter what.
Charge and attack! Yes, that went great.
One cannot win by showing mercy to enemies.
Keep it up.
Let's get started. No mercy! This is war!
Let's get this operation underway, shall we?
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see this through.
Let's get this operation underway, shall we? Starting the mission now.
Let us use this for the glory of our army.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Watch and learn.
I'll take your spot.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
That should suffice.
Let's get this operation underway, shall we?
I think this will go well. I'm going. I think this will go well. I'm going.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
We won't lose, no matter what.
Lose.
Keep your eyes on me.
I face my comrades after this.
That turned out well.
Let's. I will take all the strength I can get.
Like we got a live one. Time to get in there and fight.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to...
A rousing success. I will not stop until the battle is won. This is my duty and my burden.
I'll take your spot.
Look at you. Not afraid to get your hands dirty, huh?
We did it. We won.
I will not stop until I achieve greatness.
What you think?
Greetings.
Indeed.
If you would.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Time to work you into shape.
Maybe this
This'll help keep me on an even keel.
For Bridget. Now I can be even more useful.
I'm making my muscles proud.
I want to do my part.
I aspire to improve. That was a fluke.
So, do I smile now, or...?
Death grows distant.
I'll grow as strong as I can.
If these arms get any bigger, I'll have to start going sleeveless.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Care to make yourself useful? We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
We can do it together.
Come on, we'll do it together.
We all must do our fair share.
You saw one too. Glad it wasn't just me.
There you are, Ash. I've been worried sick about you. You were white as a sheet during our training earlier, and I was concerned you had taken ill.
No, I'm sure that was all just in your head.
That's not your usual carefree smile.
I guess I can't hide anything from you, huh? Truth is, I turned my ankle during practice. Thankfully, it's all right, but... well, it reminded me of the time I saw a ghost when I was a little kid.
Wait, a proper ghost? Oh, what did it look like? Did it say anything? What was it wearing? Oh dear, I'm sorry. I let myself get carried away there. I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
No, it's all right. I can't let myself live in fear of it forever. So on that day, my brother took sick with a fever. and I went into the mountains to look for medicinal herbs. As I was walking along some unstable ground, I saw a large figure in the fog.
And you're sure there wasn't anyone else on the mountain with you that day?
Yeah, I was definitely alone up there. Plus, when I tried saying hello, the figure didn't answer. I knew then and there it was a ghost, and in my hurry to escape, my foot slipped, and I turned my ankle.
Well, it's important to be careful about where you step.
Wait, that's your takeaway? The story doesn't scare you at all?
Not really. If I'm honest, I heard a similar tale some time back. A long time ago, a man on a pilgrimage saw a strange, shadowy figure deep in the Ogma Mountains. He panicked and began to scream, thinking it a ghost or some other manner of evil omen. But in truth, it was none of those things.
Wait, so if it wasn't a ghost, what was it?
It was his own shadow reflected in the mist.
What? Then maybe what I saw was...
I can't say for certain, but it may have simply been a trick of the light.
Oh gosh. I feel silly for being afraid of my own shadow for so many years.
It's quite understandable for you to mistake it for a ghost, especially since you hadn't heard the story about the shadowy figure.
Thanks, Mercedes. That makes me feel a lot better. Hey, but if you have time, you should listen to this guy's story.
Sorry, whose story?
This guy right here. Apparently he saw a real ghost a long time ago.
Ash? You are the only other person here.
What? Come on. He's standing right next... Huh?
You were alone when I found you.
Wait, so you never saw him? What does that mean? Was he,
What?
Which battlefield are you headed to?
I will show you true nobility.
Let's clean up.
Ferdinand rides!
Let's get to work.
Best keep your wits about
It's not over.
I've got it. Let's give it a shot.
There's not a question of can, only a matter of will.
I've got it. Let's give it a shot.
There's not a question of can, only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
Let's get this operation underway. Starting the mission now.
Let's clear it out.
No mercy! This is war!
I will capture this stronghold.
Let's bring it down.
Here I raise the banner of the Empire.
We'll strike at their weakest point.
You cannot win by showing mercy to enemies.
You could learn a thing or two from me.
That was adequate. There's not a question of can, only a matter of will. My will is theirs.
My turn?
Stand back.
We'll strike at their weakest point.
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
I've got it. Let's give it a shot.
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
Expect greatness from me.
This'll come in handy.
Wait.
I do hope you'll make this fun for me.
I am still far.
The hard life sharpens the senses.
It's not. Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
Let's get this operation underway, shall we? I'll cover you.
Over.
I face my comrades after this.
That turned out well.
Bring it down!
We'll strike at their weakest point.
3v1. Can't say I'm surprised.
I will not stop until I achieve great. Great thing. This power will serve me in the...
I'll show you what a mercenary can do.
Ferdinand rides!
Stay safe. A life is the only thing we can't replace.
Let's keep...
Now it is my turn. Go for it! Not a problem. Move out.
Let's get this operation underway, shall we? Let's move out.
Now it is my turn. Go for it!
Your wits about.
Don't panic. Just handle it.
No mercy!
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
This is war!
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
What's next? Not move out. Not a problem. I've got...
Let's start. That turned out well. We'll bring it down in no time.
There's not a question of can. Leave this.
My turn.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back. It's nothing to boast of.
Time to make a name for ourselves. Let us begin.
All right, what's next?
Now it is might. There is... Take a breather. Yeah, not bad.
A rousing success.
Not a problem. I've got this. None shall surpass me.
We did it. I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
Would you expect any less of me? What since I have played my match? Be gone!
We'll have to take things from here.
Learn your place.
Since this is defeat, I'm sorry.
This battle will make a fine stage for my debut.
There is nothing I... What an offensive sight!
man!
You thought you could best me?
Hey, you're almost as good as me.
Here I raise the banner of the Empire.
Another job well done. Time for some hard-earned rest.
Good, but not enough.
I need more strength than this.
No surprises here.
Thanks for tipping me off. It was the push I needed. I've been grappling with what to do for a long time.
I knew it.
If I'd had someone like you around, I might have made the right decision in the first place. I bet I'd be walking a very different path right now. Lester would sure be different. Maybe even all of Fodlan would be different.
I think you're giving me too much credit.
I don't know. I'm a pretty good judge of character. But anyway, if you don't have anything else lined up after the war, why not come with me? I think we make a pretty good team.
Yeah, maybe we do. I'll give it some thought.
That's all I could ask. But for now, I guess you know what to do next.
I knew it.
What you think?
I see.
If you would.
Now you'll see how hard I've been training.
I'm ready to be battling.
Just turn me loose already.
Let us go.
All hail the king!
There'll be no failure so long as I'm here.
Retreat!
Begin. The sky.
My turn. Take a breather.
We'll have to take things from here.
Not a problem.
Time to wreck stuff. I'm on it. No charge. Just
I'm swapping in.
My turn.
This is nothing. This is nothing.
I do hope you'll make this fun for me.
It's not over.
We're being overwhelmed. Find your courage and fight.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
what can I say? I'm that good.
I'll not falter. Imbeciles! We'll have fun. Look at these chumps. Just wait.
Start it.
Imbeciles! Imbeciles! Perish!
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy. That turned out well.
Look at these chumps.
Easy now.
Thank you for your protection, Flame Spirit. Witness. For Bridget, I find strength to carry on.
Alright, so I'm gonna stop right here. Next time, I'll finish this chapter. Okay, thank you all, and see you.